So this is Max with A1 Website Pro, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a continuation of our last video, where we put a form and a function, and then I said that what we would do is we would continue on with another video and show you how to use the PHP mailer to send yourself something in the form. So we're going to go back into this form in our terminal here, and this is the functions that we were doing in the previous lesson. Now we have the input type text, of first name, but usually in a form we have, email, subject, and then of course, their comments. So let's go down here, all right, and let's go text area, or I'll tell you what, let's do the subject first. Input type equals text, all right. And the name of this is going to be the subject for the email. Okay, so that'll be the end type for the subject. And to break these lines up a little bit, we could use BR tags. Later on, if you use Bootstrap, you could refer to my Bootstrap lessons that do this all for you. So we have their first name, we have the subject. I tell you what we'll do. We're just going to go ahead and make a spot for them to put their email. Okay. So let's go ahead and put one down here, and we'll go input type equals email, okay, and then we'll name it email, just like that, and put another BR tag right here. BR tags are line breaks, and then let's go down here to this blank spot and put text area, just like that, and then name we'll say message, they're going to send you a message. And then we'll close out the text area. Just like that. And then, of course, we have the submit. So I'm going to hit Control O, write that to the file. And whenever I refresh over here on the page, I should see those other things. But instead of refreshing, I'm just going to hit Enter. So we see these different things. These different placeholders, but we don't know what they say. So what we want to do is we can put placeholders in here, and placeholders are nice. You could use labels, but I like placeholders because they show up right inside those little boxes. So we'll start typing placeholder equals first name, just like that. Okay, then we'll go down here and go inside this bracket, placeholder, and we'll say email. Okay, that'll be the placeholder for that one. We'll come down here, once again type in placeholder equals subject, and then that'll be good. And even in the text area, we could say something in the placeholder, say placeholder will equal something like your message here. Okay, just like that. And then to put a line, we could put a line break in between the text area and the submit button, just by doing that. So hit Control O, write that out. Okay, now if we hit Enter just like that, we could see that we have first name, email, and subject. The placeholder on the text area is not showing up. See if I misspelled something. Nope, it's not working. Works with Bootstrap, but you could actually go inside this placeholder, or inside the text area. Let me show you how to do this here. Oh, let me put my caret back on there. And we'll take out this placeholder in the text area. I think I did misspell it. Placeholder equals your message here, and maybe that's the problem. So let's go Control O, rate that there. There we go. So we have your message here. And the cool things about placeholders, whenever they put their mouse in there, and they start typing, it takes them out. Oh yeah, Hitler. I get a message from Hitler. But anyway, so and then they put the email in. The subject line and the message. So what happens, after this takes place, after they hit submit? Well, nothing's going to happen right now because we have to modify the post variables, and that would be in our index file. So let's go hit Control X and exit out of here, and we'll nano into the index file. And you'll notice that, you know, if it is set, it's going to echo the name out right here like it did before. But what we want to do is we want to get some other elements. So we'll go ahead and we'll echo something like put that back up there. We'll do this. We'll start out with their name. Okay, their first name. And then we'll go to the end here, and then we'll concatenate on the end with the period and use our quotations right here and say, give it a space and say, your email has been sent, just like that. Okay. And now this is where we are going to use the PHP mail function. And if you go to my little snippets right here, you can see, you can copy everything right here. And this is actually what does the work, this line right here. But we're going to go ahead and copy all this. Just copy. And then bring up our... Now I'm working on localhost, so I don't have a mail server on this localhost, but I'm just going to show you how to do it here. So the first thing we have to do is put the emails into a function. Put all the post variables into a function. So what we're operating off is what we named it. So we'll say we'll get email equals, and then we'll do $_post, and then email is what we named it to grab the email. Okay. Then the next one that we want to do is subject. So $subject, okay, and then that's going to equal to $_post, and then we'll get the subject variable, okay, just like that, terminate it. The next one we have is the message, so we'll go $message equals, and then we'll say $_post bracket message, okay, and quote bracket semicolon. So we got email subject message, and we don't have to send the first name, but we can. So if we wanted to, you know, store the first name into a variable, we could do that like this. First name equals $_post bracket first. And I believe we camel cased that, yeah, first name, just like that. And store that into a variable down here so we can email it to ourselves. Okay, so let's go ahead and go down here. Now, we have the email right here, and the email is actually in the to variable. So we can actually take this out to make our life a little bit easier and go up and change this email right here to to. Okay. Now, if you go down at the bottom here, you see this mail to, that's the email address. The next one is going to be the subject, okay? And since we already have the subject specified in the post variables, we don't need this either, okay? So we can take that totally out. Go ahead and get this out of here. And then, of course, we have the message. So we can, you notice how this message has several, more than one variable. That's because we're using this little dot right here to concatenate. But once again, we don't even need this, okay? Because we specified what the message is going to be above in the post variable, okay? So let's go ahead and take that out. Now these headers is what you need from your website. So what you would want to do is you'll go in here, and I would put like max at, and we'll do a1websitepro.com. Okay, and that's where it's coming from. So that'll cut down on your spam, and then you could reply. You could actually put their email address in here, but I'm just going to leave it no reply. And then here is where all the magic happens, and you know, it shows you that the mail has been sent. So we hit Control O and write out that file. And now, whenever we fill this, we're going to get an error because I'm working on localhost. But let me just put this here. Subject, test, and then this is a message. And when I hit submit, you'll see that your email has been sent. But it's not really being sent, but if it's on a live server, it will be sent to whoever's email address was put in there. This is Max with A1 Website Pro. I hope this tutorial was able to help somebody out. Thank you.